Yo, sit back and let me serve your beautiful face with a handful of free PC games that no other YouTuber will tell you about. That's the high quality of service that I like to provide. And let's jump into Steam, a dungeon crawler dark fantasy game going free to claim between the 2nd and 16th of June. I really hope my informant is correct on this one, because as of writing this script, this bad boy is priced at a juicy €20. Hellslave is a dark fantasy dungeon crawler where you make a pact with the devil to fight back a demon invasion. Here you get to customize your characters with powerful demonic abilities, explore a cursed world, and battle nightmarish enemies and ex-girlfriends to save humanity. In fairness, I'm giving it some extra juicy points on the juicy scale for the aesthetics. It's really speaking to me. Hellslave is currently sitting in with very positive reviews on Steam at around 600 and a great game to pick up for free. 2nd of June, off you go. Next up, I want to take a look at Tell Me Why, which is free to claim if you get it in your library before July 1st. Tell Me Why is a multi-award winning episodic adventure game from Don't Not Entertainment, in which juicy twins use their supernatural bond to discover the truth of their past, and I really couldn't be bothered to understand any more about that goddamn story. I have to be honest and say that Life is Strange, which comes from the same developer with all its fault, is a much better game than Tell Me Why. And for some reason, every time I say Tell Me Why, I'm thinking about our homie Justin. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a something I forgot. Anyway, if I'm honest with you guys, the writing is uninspiring. Choices don't really matter, the ending is disappointing, the gameplay is lacking all of that important spice, and the soundtrack is as forgettable as my wife's nagging. But in fairness, it's a free game. I mean, maybe you don't agree with me, you can have a go yourself and let me know if you agree or not with this state-of-the-art gaming review I just served your beautiful face. By the way, if you want to stay up to date on free games and get them served to you in this quick and quirky setting, can you do us both a favor and smash the subscribe button? I mean, most of you aren't subscribed and that really hurts my heart. Oh, and as always, links to all of the games mentioned in this video are in the description and they take you straight to the deal. No googling required. Next up, I want to get your eyeballs on King of Silence, where you embark on a chilling journey, you guessed it, in silence. A first-person horror game where silence is survival. You're trapped in a dark, abandoned temple and you must quietly uncover its secrets and the eerie legend of the King of Silence, to find your way and escape. The thing is, if you make a sound, it might actually be your last. It's really perfect for the psychological horror lovers and don't mind adding a bit of darkness into their life. King of Silence is currently sitting in with positive reviews as the juicy 24. Next, we take a look at Game of Thrones game that I didn't see coming in Game of Thrones Kingsroad. It's a story-driven action-adventure RPG bringing you the world of Westeros. It brings it to life with remarkable detail, according to the developer, never before seen scale, but I call BS on that one. Here you get to explore the 7 kingdoms that make up Westeros in the open-world Game of Thrones Kingsroad. You get to discover vivid landscapes, massive cities, backwater towns, and untamed wilderness, and the people that inhabit them while roaming about iconic regions and locations. This game really wants to take in everything from the splendor of King's Landing to the frigid unease of Castle Black, which is located at the foot of a 700 feet tall wall that stretches all the way around the realm, protecting it from the horrors that lurk beyond. In fairness, it's a bit of a repetitive in its combat and gameplay, but I guess the aim is more targeted at Game of Thrones fans and puts less pressure on creating a fully fledged, buttery smooth RPG. Anyway, if you're interested, give it a go, links in the description, and it's currently sitting in with mixed reviews at just around 3,000. Next up, I want to do a quick mention to Shroom and Gloom, which is a first-person roguelike deck builder that brings you mobs of monstrous mushrooms and mountains of mega combos. You get to grab your cards, hack and slash, and roast your way through hand-drawn dungeons and fungal foes. Here you get to build devastating decks and grow cards into massive abominations as you fight your way into the heart of the gloom. I really like the art style, almost made my eyes melt, but I guess that's just an added bonus, and the developers had intended for that from the beginning. If you like deck builders, you'll love this one. If we head on over to the Epic Store, there are 2 juicy titles to claim right now. Limbo and Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Limbo is a dark age indie puzzle platformer that's actually more interesting than it looks, and that's saying something. It's sitting in at €10 price and very positive reviews with a total of 26,000-ish reviews, so get it because it's free and it's nice. Just be warned that it will most likely leave you with the arachnophobia by the time you finish this bad boy, but for that price, arachnophobia is just a bonus. It's super smooth, juicy, and just the right amount of difficult. I mean, one of the better puzzle platformers out there. It's just a shame that you'll finish it in 3-ish hours, well, depending on how rough you've been to your head growing up. And alongside Limbo, you can also claim Tiny Tina Wonderlands. Here you embark on an epic adventure full of whimsy, wonder, and high-powered weaponry. Bullets, magic, and broadswords collide across this chaotic fantasy world brought to life by the unpredictable Tiny Tina. You get to roll your own multi-class heroes and loot, shoot, slash, dash, and cast your way through outlandish monsters and loot-filled dungeons, all on a quest to stop the tyrannical Dragon Lord. I mean, everyone's welcome, so join the party, throw on your adventuring boots, and off you go. Next up, I want to take a quick look at Tidal Shock Off the Hook, which is a wet and wild PvP shooter taking place under the water from all places, and it's actually not too bad. Here we get to hunt down foes on high-speed torpedoes and outmaneuver rivals with the 360-degree tactics. You get to master 4 high-stake game modes and sprawling underwater arenas. Always free to play, never pay to win, which we absolutely cannot complain about. Tidal Shock, though not released recently, has been free to play and it's currently sitting in with mostly positive reviews, definitely worth a try for something a little bit different. Next, we take a look at Rocket Delivery Spacewalk. An interesting take on a run and gun game where the developers squeeze in a bit of inventory management into the game to add an extra bit of spice. It's not the longest game in the world with only a handful of levels, but it's totally playable as a run and gun juicy-licious gun game. If I remember correctly, there's a total of 15 levels, and after each level you get to upgrade your gear. You just have to keep in mind that it has to fit in your backpack before you move forward. One of the better free-to-play releases recently is Bloodstrike. It's an action free-to-play battle royale shooter. Here you gather your friends and dive into the action-packed battle royale, squad fight, or hot zone like there is no tomorrow. Bloodstrike offers a wide range of playable strikers, each with a unique active and passive ability letting you deploy drones, shield walls, and everything in between. I think it's fair to say that you should keep in mind that this bad boy is a mobile battle royale port. So just keep that in mind, as different aspects of the game will have you feeling like, this kinda feels like a mobile battle royale game. Nonetheless, it's one of the better ones. Next, a quick gem for your beautiful eyes, Youre Late. Youre Late is a short and free point-and-click adventure that immerses you in a hand-drawn world filled with puzzles and mysteries to solve. It's really cute hand-drawn point-and-click game, and it's very short, but the hand-drawn art is absolutely gorgeous. It only takes about 20 minutes to finish, so it's a fun little gap filler if you're looking for one of those. And I want to end with this one. Have you ever wanted to turbocharge your mobility scooter? Well, here you go in Oldtime Transport. You get your juicy butt cheeks on some turbocharged mobility scooters and race through some fancy city. But it's far from only racing. Oh no. Here, you'll have the pleasure of committing vehicular manslaughter and delivering your victims to the hospital to dodge them juicy lawsuits. I mean, how can you not score this bad boy a clear 10 out of 10? That pretty much brings us to the end of today's video. Thanks 1,000 for taking the time to watch my video. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't, like, why not? Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.